We have Alan Gold on the phone. He is at the convention center that you've been talking so much about, where it's quite dangerous inside, and we want to get him on the air because you know, it's difficult to get a hold of people inside that convention center.
Tonight, revealing scenes of stunning devastation. Many people will have nothing left to come home to. You're looking at these pictures that we've gotten in from these areas. Utter destruction.
There's firefighters, volunteers, evacuees, telling CNN their stories throughout the day.
What's going on here is amazing, and they've made it very comfortable. We pulled up into the parking lot, and within 5 minutes, somebody was coming up to us with a shopping cart saying, "Do you need baby food?"
No food, no water, helicopters flying over our head. It's ridiculous. It's time to go.
Do you need anything? Formula.
People are dying. There is no water. There is no food.
We've got kids in the shade doing arts and crafts.
We have small children here. They got some babies here, a month old, a few days old. They can't take this heat. There's no air in here.
We've got seniors upstairs doing fine. I spoke to some of them. They have big smiles on their faces. It's cool up there, an air-conditioned situation.
No air conditioning, no running water, nothing.
You know, we don't have any answers right now on what we will do with folks.
We don't have any food. Nobody bought anything. They said FEMA was bringing a truck of food 2 days ago. It hasn't gotten here yet.
Lou, I can tell you, what an amazing sight here. There are so many volunteers who are giving their time to help these evacuees. You take a look right behind me, you can see all the different tents. There are tents for interpreters.
All we have is people getting sick and dying.
There are tents here for crisis counseling.
We need food. We don't have water or anything in here.
We just saw a short time ago people donating pallets of water.
It's bad around here. People trying to eat and survive, trying to take care of their family.
Toilet paper, food, Marines delivering diapers, mothers delivering gallons of milk.
All these people behind me, the thousands who have been here, for all of them, there's a total of 4 porta-johns, 4 restrooms.
Kids with trays of brownies walking in, passing them out to the folks here.
We need the federal help. We need the president to come, either with the Army or the National Guard, to get us out of here today. We've been here for 3 days ourselves.
The New Orleans
people been here at least 5 days.
Most importantly, I want the people in Southern California to know that Americans all across this land care deeply about them. We're concerned about their safety. We're concerned about their property.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
And we offer our prayers and hopes that all will turn out fine in the end. In the meantime, they can rest assured that the federal government will do everything we can to help put out these fires.
We anticipate providing a 500-bed mobile hospital.
We have shipped 13.4 million liters of water.
5.4 million meals ready to eat, or MREs.
Don't tell me 40,000 people are coming here. They're not here. It's too doggone late. Now get off your asses and let's do something. And let's fix the biggest goddamn crisis in the history of this country.
There's 135,000 blankets and 11,000 cots, and we're just starting.
10 people died on this overpass just yesterday, right beneath us. Maybe at some point someone will explain why those people had to die.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
As you know, we're right next to a highway which has been open for the last couple of days. Trucks can come barreling right down here, and they should have with supplies.
President Bush is going to visit the region tomorrow. Today, he officially declared Southern California a major disaster area. Thousands of evacuees have gathered in San Diego's Qualcomm football stadium. Amazingly, there's no shortage of food or diapers or even toilet paper.
Now, I hope you're not going to add your voice to that of Elijah Cummings in an attempt to make some sort of racial point about what is certainly a multiracial, a multicultural tragedy that affects all Americans.
I think that it's a multicultural and multiracial tragedy, but I think that one would be naive or deceptive, one or the other, to act as though that we do not feel in many parts of this country race is a factor in how this administration reacted, how long it took, and it would not have been tolerated that long had not there been the involvement of black people. I mean, I think that it's absolutely absurd to act as though, Tucker, this is something being created by those of us rather than created by the situation that is evidence here. nowhere in America would I think they would have tolerated whites living under this condition for 4 days, and the president would have stayed in his house in Crawford, Texas for 2 days.
Well, I think, hold on. I think some of what you're saying is true. I mean, if this happened in Palm Beach, and this was Worth Avenue, not I-10, there's no way people would have waited for 4 days to bust people out. I think you're absolutely right, but hold on. But actually, it's like life itself. It's a little bit more complicated than merely a slogan. The fact is, New Orleans is a majority black city with a black-run government, which failed the majority black population of the city. This was not any racist plot from above. The city itself is the number one at-fault body here.
The city government had been asking for some time for infrastructural money to help to rebuild the infrastructure of the city, including the levees.
An army of critics is pointing out that this kind of flooding from a storm like Katrina was predicted in many studies over many years.
I was there last year when I was running for president, and we addressed this issue. You cannot blame the city government who did not receive the resources. And you can't glide over the fact that many Americans understand that George Bush would not have responded. You've had hurricanes right here in Florida that had a more immediate response from the president and his brother than they did to obvious deaths of hundreds of thousands of people before he opened his mouth one time. Let's not.
Are you gonna look? Hold on.
Tonight, the Houston Astrodome continues to welcome a flood of refugees from Louisiana.
And some of these volunteers are actually evacuees themselves. The evacuees themselves.